And he looks like he'd go right now. Jimmy, I know you've been around the fight game. How do you look at this one? I know you've followed the heavies.
Well, this is quite an event because Lyle is a serious contender, and I've been watching him work out, and I know he wants to win, but the champ is looking good. He's big, 223 or something like that, and he's happy, and I think he's going to put on a show tonight.
Let me ask you, a few years ago, they were talking about you becoming heavyweight. Whatever happened to that?
Well, I don't really want to get my face messed up either, but, ABC has always been doing a lot of things, and what I really want to do is challenge O.J. to a superstar.
I'll talk to you for you, Jimmy. Let's go quickly back to Howard now. Ali's coming in.
Thank you, Giff. Thank you, Jimmy Brown, number 32. Now, the bell for round one. Ali going right out toward Lyle, the two men in the middle of the ring. I will not try to kill him, Lyle said in our pre-fight talk. Nor will I wear myself out if he lies against the ropes. Ali covering up. So far, Ali hasn't thrown any punch, but you don't see Lyle throwing too much leather either. There is the rope-a-dope, but you don't see Lyle wasting himself. Instead, he backed off. This is Lyle's fight plan in terms of the so-called rope-a-dope. Again, there is no attempt here to build Lyle into a great fighter. His principal victories have been over the likes of Jimmy Ellis and Oscar Bonavena, Louis Pires, Buster Mathis. He is slow of foot. He is really slow of arms. But when he hits, he has knockout power in either hand, especially the left hook. Lyle told me, if you'll remember in the interview I did with him earlier today, this is what he was going to do. Ali is a defensive fighter, he said, and he wasn't going to use himself up against him. Remember what Ali said. He might win 3 of the first 5 rounds, but he's got to go by the 8th. Well, we'll see. Only once was Ali heavier than he weighed in today at 224.5. He weighed in at 227 for a lackluster effort against Mac Foster in Tokyo, Japan. Remember scoring on the 5. I'm with Alan King himself, and he'll be on along with me and Richard Pancho Gonzalez as we bring you the Alan King Tennis Classic live. How are you scoring this fight?
Well, I've got to figure that Lyle may be ahead on rounds.
You think Lyle's
ahead on rounds, although I think Ali's been doing some damage in those middle rounds. That's 6, 7, and 8.
Okay, Alan King, the Alan King Tennis Classic tomorrow, 3:30 Eastern Time. Live from Caesars Palace, Las Vegas. By the way, Alan King doesn't give you an uninformed opinion. He was a fighter. Got out of boys' high school in Brooklyn. Hey, he hurt Lyle. Ali got to Lyle. Lyle is in trouble. He hurt him with a left. Lyle went back against the ropes. He's desperately trying to cover up. Ali won't expend himself while Lyle's against the ropes. But Ali smells blood. 11th round action. And Ali in command. Lyle's eyes are glassy. He's staggering. This time Lyle is ready to go. Look at that. Muhammad Ali. This is Muhammad Ali. The way he can be even at 33. Suddenly, from nowhere, the left cut to Lyle. Sent him back against the ropes. Ali in total command. Being separated now. The fight is stopped by referee Bird Hernandez. Lyle is objected, but he is rubbery leg. Chicky Ferrara goes right after the referee. Why stop it? Why stop it? But it's a TKO. Muhammad Ali successfully in the 11th round defends his heavyweight championship of the world. It came out of nowhere. Now he's facing the crowd, talking to them. I'll be going up into the ring to talk with the champion, and we'll be back for that conversation in just one moment. What were you doing for 10 rounds, except for maybe only the 8th?
First of all, I want to say all praises to Allah. Thank Almighty God Allah. And thanks to our new leader and teacher, the Honorable Wallace E. Muhammad. I want to say hello to him. Also to all my friends out there and fans. Tell the people I'll be in Detroit, Michigan for Shaw College boxing exhibition very soon.
All right, that's first of all. You showed some foot movement in the 5th and 6th. The first 4 rounds you did little, if anything. You couldn't work your rope-a-dope. Chicky Ferrara prepared Lyle for a tactical fight. The 8th round was a big round, and then suddenly you did away with him in the 11th. And that wasn't your plan. You predicted an 8th round knockout. Okay, champ. Bugner and June, when Frazier and Will Foreman get a shot?
All of them are right in line for this year. Be at Shaw College, I want to say. Mr. Murphy, the college professor there, and Miss Lillian Smith. Tell them all I'll be there soon in Detroit. The people there see me live.
Okay, champ. I'm going to try to get Ron Lyle if I can. I'm sure he'll have a different view of the stopping of the fight. And while we say goodbye to the still heavyweight champion of the world, we'll talk with Lyle in just a moment.